Hey y'all, this is Fully the Learn to Grow guy. See, it's me. Okay, today we're going to be talking about how to keep a field like the one behind me cut so that you do not create an environment for whether it's snakes, ticks, turtles, or whatever to move in and call it their home, call it their habitat. Okay, that's not what we're interested in doing. We want to talk about how we're going to keep that cut. I'm going to be sharing with you the three methods that I've actually used in keeping everything cut. And you may like them, you may not like them, but nonetheless, it's up to you. Now, there is one method that I did not use in keeping the fields cut and things of that nature, and it is called a sickle. All right, it's that long wooden thing. I don't have one of those to show you how to use it. It's one of those things that you swing to cut your tall grasses and do what you got to do. Okay, I don't have that, so therefore I'm going to show you what I've been using. This here is an electric weed whacker. Okay, I prefer to go electric for the simple reason that you have no extra cost that goes along with it other than possibly lubing some stuff and the cost of charging the batteries. But since I live off grid, I think you can see the batteries, not batteries, you can see the solar panels right there. It really doesn't cost me anything extra to charge these batteries up. I've used this son of a gun here to mow or to cut down grasses in many of fields on this property. I gotta tell you, it's a lot of work trying to cut everything with one of these here, okay? Because you're doing some very wide sweeps in order to try to get as much done as possible, and it's a slow walk to get all the way throughout the different fields that we have out here. Let me show you the fields. I've got this area all around the solar panels, area all behind the cabin, okay? All of this area here, all of this has to be cut and maintained, okay? I'm going to see if I can take you around to the other side. All of this has to be maintained, and this is yet the side around one cabin, okay? And there's the area behind the main garden over there. Guys, all I can tell you is that it's a lot of cutting to do with a weed whacker. And I gotta tell you, in my opinion, it sucks. Okay, it sucks. And to top it all off, I think I briefly mentioned the area by the brown cabin. Man, that's another large area. It basically would take a couple of days to get everything mowed, everything cut, so that we can try to keep the ticks away. Last year we had a good friend of, it's a family actually, and what they actually did was that they ate all the ticks in the area. That was a family of wild turkeys. So I'm going to show you the next thing we used. This here is the next thing that we upgraded to, okay? We just got this last year. It's a used lawnmower, and basically I was at my mother-in-law's and I was doing some stuff for her, making sure that her place was proper, and she had this lawnmower. She said that it didn't work and that she was looking at throwing it away, getting rid of it, giving it away to somebody. So I asked her for it and she gave it to me. So I brought the mower here to Tennessee, and basically I paid to get it fixed, and they fixed it. And this son of a gun runs very nicely after those guys did whatever they did to it. And the best thing about it is this. You ready? Check it out. It's got push start. Okay, it's got push start. What I did is that I took some wire and I rigged this up. I made a little loop so that to start it, all I got to do is just press this backward like this here, bring the little wire up. That way it stays in place, it keeps running, and all I have to do is this baby is self-propelled. It does everything that I could ever need a mower to do, okay? It's got front wheel drive so that it does not get stuck in the snow. It's got, anyway, it's battery operated. The battery fits right here, okay? The same battery that I use for the hand drills that I have, as well as the power screwdriver, okay? It's the same battery. It's all Craftsman, all right? Now I'm going to try to take you to the third one. Okay, this is part three. This is the thing that we've acquired not too long ago. I picked it up from an estate sale, found a guy to work on it to get it started, get it cleaned up, and ran beautifully. I don't know what happened to it, but a few moments ago I ran out of gas. I tried to start it up. I ran, didn't check the fuel tank, ran out of gas. So it's not starting at this moment because of that. I'm assuming that's what it is. And but this thing is a 42. It has a 42-inch cut. It's a long way to come when you're coming from a what is that? A weed whacker, then over to a 20 some odd inch, 21 inch mower, and to this son of a gun here. This thing rides very good horsepower. 50, what's that? 14 and a half horsepower. It's got that hydrostatic transmission. Guys, it actually does performs quite well. I was told by the person who who's supposed to be riding the mower more so than I, and the person said that it's a game changer because it would take her quite a few hours to not just a few hours, but days when you look at trying to get things done with the weed whacker. And then the mower helped. Don't get me wrong, the mower increased the production time, but the problem is that it would still take a long time to try to get all of these fields taken care of. So I'm grateful for what we have. Okay, I'm very grateful for what we have. So now here's the thing. What I've always wanted, okay, and I figure that God is working according to His own time. What I've always wanted is everything to be electric, okay? Like the weed whacker, I'd like to have an electric riding mower. I'd like to have an electric tractor. Okay, I want everything electric for the simple reason that it cuts out the need for gasoline. Because remember, I've got solar panels right behind me, right there. Okay, that's able to charge up anything and everything that I have a need for, other than a spaceship. I don't. Anyway, with them I don't really have oils I have to change or anything to that nature. With electric devices, everything works out properly the way that you need them to work. Okay, but I figured that God is working according to His own time. The first one I saw was at Lowe's. They were asking like $7,000 for it. I'm like, nope. And that one was a zero-turn riding mower, and I'm like, nope, I'm not spending that much money on a mower. But it was real nice though, okay? But I still had extra batteries I would have needed to buy so that I can take care of the amount of acreage worth of mowing that would need to be done here. Then I was in Texas at a Home Depot, and they had one for sale for like $3,000. It was not a zero turn, but nonetheless it was similar to the one I have here, but it was all electric, okay? And I thought about getting that, but money was not right at the time, so I did not pick it up. However, when we did return from Texas, shortly after we got back here, that's when I was able to pick up this one from an estate sale. Okay, so but I figure that God is going to bless according to His time when it comes down to the electric riding mower. God will provide when the time comes. I trust Him. He's provided everything else for me. He saved my life numerous times. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even me just being out here on this property is part of God saving my life, but that's a different story. Okay, so whatever it is that you have, if you're trying to take care of the property you got, do the best you can with what you got, and ask God, and God will provide for you. Okay, God will provide for you. It's just a matter of being patient and letting Him do whatever He's going to do according to His timing. Okay, y'all take care. This is Philippe, the Learn to Grow guy, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, thanks.